A packed house for the 2013 IACP Second General Assembly. Hundreds attended to hear the lessons learned by Boston Police Commissioner Edward Davis from the marathon bombings.
At 14:48 hours, there was a blast at the finish line. There was a large crowd assembled there on the right-hand side. The bomb was very powerful. The second blast occurred at the Forum Restaurant, about 500 feet away. There was a significant amount of injuries and loss of life at both places. Based on experiences in Iraq and Afghanistan, the use of tourniquets is extremely important to our business. We have equipped all Boston police officers with them. Social media allowed us a dialogue with the public. Our Twitter followers went from 53,000 to 304,000. It was a very good way to link directly with people and also use it as for warnings and public safety announcements, but also to correct misinformation and to establish a dialogue with the community. And Boston Strong is really the most important part of this. I don't know who coined the phrase, I don't know where it came from, but it is an apt description of what happened. The terrorists attempted to turn us into a frightened and dysfunctional city, and actually they did just the opposite. So they failed miserably, and it's very, very nice to be able to stand here on what is probably my last week in policing to say thank you to all the men and women who helped us those days, but also to know that hopefully some of the things that we've said here today have a positive effect on the incredible work that you do day in and day out, protecting the cities of our nation and the other nations that are represented here. It's a great honor to stand shoulder to shoulder with all of you.
The acting Homeland Security Secretary also addressed the crowd about preventing future terror attacks.
When Secretary Napolitano spoke to you all last year, she talked about the ways that new and emerging threats are forcing us to recast how the federal government works with our state, local, territorial, and tribal law enforcement partners, and how far we have already come in building these new relationships. In just a few short years, we have worked to get ahead of these emerging threats, and in doing so, we have transformed how we work together. That transformation extends to how we share information with one another, how we build our capabilities together, how we combat threats in our communities, and address our shared challenges.
Outgoing IACP President Craig Steckler made a few closing remarks.
We're currently at the highest level of membership in the history of the IACP, and I want to thank all of you who recruited new members and encourage you to keep that effort going.